Transparency, the longest-running talk show on cable television, continues to be of service for the information needs of the Negrense. Transparency, a no-holds-barred discussion of current and relevant events that are imbued with public interests. Transparency features interview with newsmakers, health, sports, tourism, education, among others. Transparency, a crusade against corruption, injustices, illegal drugs, and criminalities. Get involved and be a part of the solution to the unending problems of our society. And now, your host. Welcome to our television program, Transparency. I'm your host, Mike Magare. Today's special presentation is about good governance. Ang atong dinapit ng mga bisita are two brilliant lawyers in the province of Negros Occidental. Ang unang atong igapakilala mga kabyanan, he is a tourism expert, a former elected congressman in the city of Bacolod, a successful businessman being the chairperson of the VMA College or Global College, and of course, the incumbent city administrator in the city of Bacolod. I am proud to present to you on Transparency, Attorney John Orola. John, welcome back to Transparency.
Thank you, Mike. My pleasure to be here tonight or today. And I'm happy to once again be interviewed by a very dynamic person in the broadcast industry.
Okay, thank you so much. No? Ang ato ni kadua nga bisita, mga kabyanan, hindi man bag-o sa inyo, kaya ni siya kung kaisa bisita man sa Transparency. And siya, mga kabyanan, is also a well-known former broadcaster, TV talk show host, kag ini siya, mga kabyanan, a law professor, the former DILG Regional Director of Region 6. I'm proud to present to you Attorney Lysander Bong Dilag. Bong, welcome back.
Thank you very much, Mike, for the kind invitation, and I'm very much honored to be here. More so with the distinguished former congressman of the city of Bacolod, John Orola. It's a pleasure.
Okay. Mga kabyanan, kay nga atong topiko, good governance, being the city administrator in the city of Bacolod. Pamangkuto naton si Attorney John Orola kung ano abi ang mga qualities of being an effective and efficient and a good city administrator. John?
Well, first of all, I'd like to greet my dear friend, my good friend, also my primo, Attorney Bong Dilag. Actually, we've been, since he was still a kid, I would say, being a member of the Dilag clan. You know, when it comes to Dilag, when you say Dilag, well known. The father was once a poet, a lawyer, right? Yeah. And also all the brothers are in the good profession. So I'm happy to be with him today as also your guest. So, well, today I'd like to thank you for inviting me here and to talk about important issues related to my job.
Yes.
Now, as you all know that the job of the city administrator, you know, when you say administrator, you are there to administer.
Yes.
You are just like a city manager, no? And on top of this, it's either you are governed by the board or on top of you is, as in the case of the city, we have the mayor who is on top of, I will be operating under him. But we are also having the Sangguniang Panglungsod, which sets direction and the policy, and I am also under command. So as a city administrator, as a matter of fact, if you could recall, during the last term of Mayor Bing Nardia in 2013,
yes,
no, I had opportunity to serve the city for, I think, only for 6 months. And afterwards, then he got elected in Congress. And so I went back to my business, and then I'm back again because I said, it's again maybe to complete what I wasn't able to complete. Maybe this is the time that I can offer again my services to the people of Bacolod. So I'd like to thank also the mayor for his trust and confidence in me, and as a city administrator, I would be administering the city, managing the city in accordance with the instructions of the mayor, and that also the city Panglunsod. So if the mayor, as you all know, the city has its own flagship program.
Yes.
So the flagship programs, I could recall, in our meeting, as a matter of fact, this morning, I just had a meeting with the department heads, just only to various department heads in order that we could fast track and at the same time monitor the ongoing programs of the city. But number one flagship, for example, is in the area of housing.
Yes. Okay.
Considering that it's a very important, no? It's a very important program that the mayor is really focusing on this. We've got really to come up with a very good relocation site,
Yes.
equipped with facilities such as water, lights, roads, and even school or clinic. And we are now preparing for the purchase of additional lots for the housing program of the city. And in fact, together with the Bacolod Housing Authority, and sometimes, now also with the cooperation, and we are also working with the Gawad Kalinga,
Yes,
in order that we can also accommodate their needs for their housing program. We have now identified already, aside from those existing ones, like in the Abada Sky, and then the Araw area, and those in the Paglaom, in the in that is somewhere there in Felisa, somewhere in Felisa, no, in Handumanan. We will continue on looking at the situation. The thing is that we are now directing, especially with the help of the DRRM, and upon the instruction of the mayor, that there is a need now to relocate those informal settlers, and especially those in the endangered zones. As a matter of fact, we'll start already the movement, I think in the next few weeks. Start taking out those that are in the endangered zones. And one area that is immediately being identified and had been informed about this is the one in Barangay Takuling, that is in the Lupit Bridge. No? So there are so many affected families that had to be relocated. But I checked also this morning that if ever they have already the facilities available. And the Sineco, Basiwa, are on the alert on this.
Sa din ang proposed relocation site
dito
na bago?
it will be there at the Abada Sky, Araw area. No? Dito na ibutang sila. No?
Ang bago naman niya dyan, na ginaplano
this
niyo.
is, ang bago naman, we are still preparing lots for them. Now, aside from the one in Barangay Takuling, there are other areas affected, no? We have identified, and that is in the Barangay 10, 11, and 12. No? If you could recall, ara na sa may Bascon Hotel na yon, sa kilid sa may subada nga may sapada nga may mga structure ginadaya nga nagatilindog nga in spite of how many notices that had been sent, daw gina-ignore lang inada, not only during this administration but even in the past. So I don't want that these people will undermine the authority of the city. I will show them how, and in order for them to know that there is a need for them to at the same time realize also their obligations and their responsibilities, because kung magsige ng tigululan subong, kung magbagyo na naman, damo naman basi mapektan sila. So not only that, but there are other areas in various barangays that we have identified nga ara sa mga babaw sang kanal, ara sa esteros, ara sa alagyan sang tubig nga ginabaha. So be ready because we are on the way. Now, this is something that I would like to inform you, that ang DRRM right now is properly equipped, no, with the necessary equipment para nga mapangkuha ini ang mga illegal structures, especially inang ara sa mga dalanon nga that is the cause of heavy traffic sometimes.
Katahom sa mga pronouncement
Ina,
sa
isa pa
atong
lang
city
na.
administrator.
Isa pa lang
Pati ang flood control project tadi, pero ang buan sa tubig, upangan sa mga illegal settlers.
Yeah.
Matahom ini nga proyekto sa aton nga city administrator. Pero antes kita magakadto sa kay Attorney Bong Dilag, since you assumed your position as city administrator, tell us how do you rate yourself from 1 to 10, Abi? How do you rate yourself?
1 to 10?
Oh, yes.
In terms of what?
In terms of performance.
Performance? Daw hindi I don't want to lift up my own bench. Hindi ko ba, just because but sama si Nicolam, I'm trying my best. No?
Okay.
I'm doing my best, considering that sometimes the bureaucratic practices will set in. You know, people will say, tinagambal ka man, Congress, nagambal ka man nga, ini nga mga dalanon, pangwaon ng mga squatter, naghambal ka man nga ini merkado pa kayohon, naghambal ka man nga ang mga balay dira, pamutan sa mga kuryente, nga ang daw wala man. Hindi man natin masalamat ang tanan. But because may mga processes kitang ina-observe, because as what the President said, bago mo isaylo ang mga pumuloyo, kinanglan may mga ara nga facilities such as suga, tubig, dalanon.
Nga sayloan.
So, hindi mo na madali-dali. Kasi siyempre, magi ka naman sa mga biddings, sa pagkuha ng supplies, mga labor, So, hindi ta na madali-dali. Kaya amo nang ginambal ko sa among mga media, sa mga press conference, kung ako lang yung pabalon nyo, sa ginambal ko na dugay na ina na imo. Kaya si Mayor mismo, ako ang ginasagay, sang tawag ang atensyon ko ng Mayor, ano na ang natabo. Kung magkanto naman ko dahil magsige na ako sinapa-implementar, pamangkuton ko naman ang city engineer, pamangkuton ko naman ang mga BHA, ang pamangkuton, Sir, ara pa sa box. Bills and Awards Committee. At tuon ko naman ang Bills and Awards Committee, Sir, may proseso kita nga ginasunod.
Okay.
Hindi ta na madali-dali, but it's on the way. It's coming.
Okay. Mga initial statements ng aton city administrator, tahong mga ideya, no? Kag ginahimo sa aton city administrator, Attorney John Orola. Saylo kita abi sa Anay Regional Director sa DILG. Ano ang mga qualities abi yang makabig ang isa ka DILG Regional Director na effective abi sa iya trabaho as far as good governance is concerned, Bong?
Well, let me congratulate at the outset the performance of the former Congressman Jan Orola. As the city administrator of Bacolod. You give it to him. No? Maayo gid man ang iya pagtanaw ko. Not because nga he is not only my primo, but also because he was my professor in the college days, and you can see it in our faces. No? Kung sino ang mas maedad sa amon. But let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
Instead of calling a spade an agricultural implement, maayo ang pagpalakat kung ako as a former regional director. Yung tanaw ko. Now, whether your question was the qualities that makes a good city administrator or a
regional director and a city administrator.
Okay.
You can comment.
Before I go into that, I will ask the former congressman here because I have seen him in action during the Cory Aquino days.
Okay.
I have seen him as an tourism expert in Japan, in Korea, in America. I saw him there.
During
even
the Marcos days.
In the Marcos days, we were on the opposite camp, of course. No, I was on the streets. He was with the government.
Okay.
Anyway, dyan may observation ako compared sa Amerika. When we were there, di ba? Ang city administrator dito, permanent. Yeah. Whoever is the mayor, wala sila pakialam to ensure the services, the delivery of the basic services,
but
permanent. There iya coterminos. As city administrator, how would you differentiate and evaluate the effectiveness of such mechanism in terms of assurance of basic delivery of services?
Well, I think that would be a very good innovation, in fact, no? If ever that kind of system or mechanism could set in, because in fact, you know, what sometimes obstructs me from continuing my job as city administrator, because there are so many paperwork to be done.
Okay.
You've got to go back to your office because there are so many paperwork, so many documents that had to look before you approve. So the idea of having a permanent on a permanent item, a city administrator, that would be a very good system. In fact, I'm working, and I'd like to ask, and I'm working on the possibility of having a deputy city administrator, because in order to free me from the usual bureaucratic practices of staying in the office, I need somebody who can, when I arrive, everything is already done,
Yes.
and all the documents are properly checked.
Yes.
Because I don't want that's going to happen to me. What had happened to in the previous officers or officials of the government. I go out, and then I make inspections. You see, all the public markets are under my supervision.
Yes,
Practically, I do not want to say I have nothing to do with that. No, you cannot say that.
Oh, yes.
As a city administrator, you are just a manager. You're a manager of all the things that's being done. So, kinanglan niya, tutukan mo na ang tanan nga ginahimo mo, kag as much as possible, no, hindi ka na matandog ya sa mga documentation para mabala mo kung gusto ang ginahimo sa mga previous mga ibang offices, ready ka. So, to me, I say nga, ang item nga city administrator on a permanent basis would be a very good. Would be a very good
you are in favor.
I agree with that.
To professionalize
To professionalize, institutionalize it. That will be very
As a matter of fact, Mike, that has been my observation when I was the regional director. Kadamo sa mga city administrators nga gahambal nga, and I asked them, to what extent does the political consideration come in with your management of the city?
Yes.
So it's a many splendid thing, no? That's why I would subscribe to the idea also nga i-professionalize ini. Nga come what may, sige iagyapon ang kwan. Like for example, in the case sa mga squatters, we have to look further into this because the breakdown of nuclear families, halin sa bukid, gadululog na tanan, there should be a cut-off because we cannot accommodate all the people in the mountains coming here. How can we provide relocation to them? So I would suggest nga we have to have a cut-off by a certain period kung sino gida ang mga squatter nga maka-avail sila kay basi magdagsa na di. And how will you address that? No? There are so many things to be done, but I see a light in the tunnel. In terms of specifically nga maayo man ang pagpalakat ni Jan.
Okay.
Hindi lang nakibot ko kay abi ko sa tourism lang ni siya nga expert. Pero kay gali naka-congressman man sa sang first district, sang Lone district mo.
Kasi in Congress you're exposed to various fields, no? You're exposed to various legislations. So I know very well what are the areas needed to be addressed. So, to me, in the mga basic needs, like housing, education is another thing because it's another flagship also of the Leonard D. administration. The BCC, Bacolod City College. And at the same time, there is also the improvements of our ICT. ICT, the communication network naton. That is a part also of the project of the city, in seeing to it that we must have highly technical safety system in order that we can combat terrorism and we can control and monitor the traffic situation of the city.
Okay. You made mention dyan, nga parte sa sining rehabilitation sa aton nga mga merkado because gapabugal ang aton syudad nga we are a modern city in the entire country. Modern matuod. Pero ang aton nga mga merkado, Libertad Market, ang aton Burgos Market, ang Central Market, ang inyong pagtinad sa pagpangabuhi sa mga urola, halin man sa merkado. Tell us abisang imo pananawan sa sining future sa aton mga merkado. Dre, kay hindi man manigar, nga puwerte ka dilapidated, puwerte ka higko, daw nabayaan na kita sa mga merkado sa Himamaylan City, Victoria City, daw naulhi kita. Ang administrasyon sa atong syudad nagliligad ng mga administrasyon until now, why gihapon ma-rehabilitate ang aton nga mga merkado?
When I became congressman in 89, when I became congressman and if I will be, and if I will be, okay. ang una ko gidya nga ginimo, gidya ginhalinan ko
Okay.
Yung taon ko ang Mercado Burgos.
Okay.
No?
Oo.
So, ang Mercado Burgos na dahil, allocate ko na sa around 15 million na nga budget. No?
Okay. Oo.
So, ugin man ato siya during that time. But as years passed by, what happened? Nag-dilapidate man. No? So, subong, damo gid ang kalayuhan sa Mercado Burgos. And right now, ang syudad nag-allocate in the meantime for repair and rehabilitation while we are preparing for the total renovation or construction. No? And even constructing one new market. But in the meantime, tatlo lang anay ini. Tag 2 million each ini sa ila. Ang ginuna, tanan sila palarihon ni, ongoing na. And in fact, in follow-up na this morning, because ara pa na subong ang iban nga programa, ang program of work sa Bids and Awards Committee pa.
Ara pa? Nakadugay daw?
Di nagsiling gani ko dugay na ina, siling ko, pero naghambal man kang ina, ang gin-justify Manila nga, sir, damo sang amon nga proseso. Kag hindi lang siling merkado ang amon gina-intindi, damo man kami sang gina-intindi pa nga iban nga mga request sa various departments. Siling ko pat unaha ang merkado. So they are giving priority to the markets. Now, Burgos Market, subong magsulod ka, ang ulan, nagasulod kag tungod nga buka ang mga wala mga atop kag at the same time nagdamo pagid ang aton mga transient vendors. Wala nagasulod sa merkado didto sila sa gwa. Amo na kon nga naga traffic congestion kag amo na kon nga ang kalabanan nga legitimate nga mga vendors ato na sagwa hindi magsulod kay kung hindi magsulod hindi man sila mabaklan. So finally amo na sa mga namon. Tanan gyud pang identify ko tanan nga merkado should identify sino ang legitimate nga owners.
Original
ang original na. Sino ang legitimate nga owners ag sino ang nagabayad sa buhis.
Okay.
There are two kinds of fees mo. No? Ang unang ginabayad na dapat bayad gina sila sa business permit.
Okay.
Ang iba naman niya inang ginatawag naton nga arkabala. Ang unang cash receipts niya daily na yan.
Daily,
no? Di ina ang nagabayad na gina practically kalabanan ang arkabala lang.
Arkabala.
Wala nagabalayad
Di ano na,
sa
karon?
business permits. Out of 10, sining ko mga 2-3 lang nagabayad. The rest ara pero ang ngalan anong kategory on process.
Ay, nan.
Di when you say on process na pwede. So subong amo na upod kami gina sa aga sa department head namon kasi ko ang tanan nga mga merkado ato na inventaryohon sino ang gabayad sa gusto nga buwes, sino ang wala nagabayad, agud to ang wala nagabayad kag ang hindi dapat dira we will subject them for closure and eventually bidding, no? So ara na ang proseso. Now, take note, no, nga ini mga vendors masulod lang ni sila kung wala na nagatulo. So subong ang ginuna sa Burgos Market ang pagpakayoan ay isang atop. Kag at the same time ang may mga nasunugan da sa Burgos Market timuon ko nga daw tourist attractions daw karinderya ba?
Amo na yan.
Karinderya nga makaluto ka, makabakal ka utan, pamunguntra ka da, dira ka mutan pero sanitation is a requirement, no?
Na yeah.
Okay, tourist attractions man mo. Manang gusto ni Tony Dilag, no? No. Second, no?
Burgos na no?
No, ano na. At di ba, yaskin man ko. Di ako naghalin mo. Pero wala ko naging kalimtan, no? Central Market.
Okay.
Ang man ang Central Market, ang sectionalization, ang 2 million man ang budget, anong atong ibutanda? Ang isdaan, kag ang karnihan.
Okay.
Pasaka na da ang aton nga mga ang flooring nga na da kay manubo, no? So amo na sumong ongoing nga gina-repairs na da. Kag second ang inventaryo naman sang tanan nga mga vendors nga rada sa gwa kag ang sa sulod, no? Hindi na pwede nga sa sulod sa gwa sa Central Market nagabaligya ka muda sa mga manok, mga dressed chicken, mga hiniro, ang masa market ng masa market na, no? Hindi na pwede nga himuon yun da yang sapatusan kag riluhan ang dapat sa prutasan pero kadto to daw 5 lang dada ang mga manog prutas, the rest are all iya sang kapangubra sang rilo, sang sapatos, sang paha, karinderya. So ginwarningan ko na sila, no? So that's part na kag ang tanan nga rada nagapalibot da nga may mga manukan nagabaligya sa mga chicken na hindi na pwede nga sulod ka mo. Okay.
Sa
Ang
libertad
tatlo naman libertad, ang next ko is ipasaka sila dito sa bakante nga annex building. No? Ang mga non-perishable goods, ipasaka ini mga gabalaligya sa mga bride commodities kanan ipasaka muna sila dito. Kag ang mabilin dira nga mga vendors nga dira sa lugar da kinanglan nga tanawon man sino ang nagabalayad dira sa husto. Now take note, no. Under the law, the market code, ang makapanag-iya lang ang legitimate owners sa mga merkado nga ini
Sa stores.
are by virtues of succession or ilan na gin-inherit sa ilang nga ginikanan o legitimate nga successor sila.
Ano na dyan nga ang ila rights na pamaligya nila datang half a
Ini sila
million?
ang nagabaliga sa mga rights nga ini kag ini ang ginaparkilahan Manila o ba naga-take over na illegal ina.
Illegal ganun.
So kinanglan nga ina, aksyonan ina, may ordinance kita nga aton sina nga ibase ipa-amend. So may public hearing kita sina in the next 2 weeks na. Sa committee na sa iyang primo nga si Councilor Bart Orola, siyang committee chairman sa market. Siya sina nakita ko na to kagabi kay may meeting ina nga tanawon kung sinogin ang dapat maka panag-iya sina successors the heirs direct heirs or successors in interest o kung whoever is the present occupant amo na ang makapanag-iyaman.
Okay.
If you have been there for so many years, ikaw nagabayad sa buwis, ikaw ang nag-occupy sa nada, so therefore it's but right na ikaw man sila dapat manag-iya. So ina kinalan illegitimize na ina nga issue. Okay? So ano pa? Ining Burgos Libertad Central Market upod pag ining manukan. No, manukan ka Vendors Plaza ara na sa pipeline. Pero namo gambal, tingin ambal mo naman asang last year, hindi naman na madali nga bakwiton sila. Kaya may mga pangabuhinan. Pero nagbalayad naman sila. Damo na amat-amat bayad. Ang iban nga mga utang nila galambot 300,000, 500,000, 600,000. Amo man inaang dito sa may Central Market, dalalagko man ang mga utang nga wala man nakabalayad.
Di nga way na gina-id-id sa aton syudad.
Gina-id-id na gani
Sa Subong.
Sang Subong na id-id na Subong. No, kaya sang last year, gin-id-id man ina sila, galing ka puro panago sila, gin-id-iday lang kami sina. So, minsan, amo na ginatawag governance with a conscience. No? Amo man ang public plaza, kadto ko sa public plaza, dibot ko to, madamo to, bayan ka pang manicure, no, pangbuhi, ato to balaligya, ato to mga ginatawag nila nga alsapalda. Inatanan sa pangabuhi sa plaza, beware of dogs na, beware na subong, hindi na pwede. Pero magkanto ka to, gapakitluoy. Damo nagaampo, bawo maluoy katabangin man kami. Likod dyan ay pa, public plaza is not unla para sa inyo na, para na sa tanan. Pero hindi dapat nga dila ka mo magmanicure, hindi na dapat nga dila ka mo manggunting sa buhok, hindi na dapat mo maligya lang ka mo da. Sining ko, butangan ka mo sa lugar, but in the meantime, temporary lang anay ina, tugtan ka mo may isa ka lugar da, pero kinanan may sanitation. Tagaan lang ka mo sa proseso sinada kay gusto man ni Mayor nga buligan man kamo dira, pero hindi na sa muna nga pagi kay ginapreparar pa naton ang iban nga mga lugar sa Bacolod para sa iluhan sa mga illegitimate vendors, illegitimate or illegal vendors, isaylo na. Pero na ang vendors, flower vendors ng Kabalaligya, Bulak.
Okay.
No? At na, nag-meeting na kami sa last Saturday, isaylo na sila sa likod sang Bay Center.
Likod sang
Bay Center, isaylo na sila. Nangayon ako sa meeting sa aton nga Diocese of Bacolod, and they all agree with it, and I think the vendors are also happy and satisfied, although they're not happy, but I said, hindi na kina mag-happy ka mo. Okay, because nga matahuman ang butangan sa inyo man nga lugar. Hindi man sining magsakay ka mo pang sukmat sa amon. Kaya man na rin sa una, dira ka mo nagatulog, dira ka mo nagakaon, dira ka mo naga-istar, hindi na naayos na, wala na naaya hostisya. So this time, we will see to it nga tagaan man kamo sa bulig, kayo ang lugar to, butahan kamo kuryente, pero dapat isaylogi kamo sa isa ka lugar nga mas makabulig man sa inyo pa. Pero hindi ta paghikuan ang public plaza.
Okay, katahong no. Naiya ko may political will, no. Natural ang aton nga city administrator is trying his best nga there has got to be orderliness in the city of Bacolod. Mamensyona naton nga pila ka mga adlaw di sa atong broadcast ginpaalinto naton nga ang halos 90% sang aton nga mga tricycle drivers wala suga kun gabi. So it poses danger sa mga pasahero sang tricycle. So ari diri si John Orola nga aton city administrator timing ini nga mapaalinto naton sa iya base wala matalupangdan sang aton city mayor kati sako man ang aton mayor.
Ina nga problema na since last year daw ganyan na no. And we have already informed Colonel Asibuchi. In fact, pangdakop na sige na pangdakopya. Tinagsulubra taga lumapaw na ang mga tricycle ginabutang ta sa compound sa na yung impounding area. Gani ka ang iban nagabalayad mapadakop lang bayad binapon kuwao naman dayon. gabalalik gapon. So amo na problema naton sa buong sining ko sa kay Colonel Asibuche nga istriktuhan niya gid. Ini ang pagpangdakop sa mga wala sang helmet nga nagasalakay sa motor. Kag second, ini mga tricycle, they're not supposed to pedal or go in the main street, main national highway. Hindi sa mga national highway like Araneta, like in Circumferential Road, Lacson, hindi ni dapat nga maagyan sa mga tricycle. Okay. So may rules kita sinada. Galing kay pagdakop mo sila, balik na naman dayon. Kaya mo nang isang nga sining ko gani nga dapat nga mag-istrikto pag ni. Kag nag-istrikto naman si Colonel Asibuche, galing ka muna sining ko nga pag ma-implementa na naton ini, labi na gid ini parte sang clamping naton kag towing ara na inada sa proseso man kay nakapasa na I think in the out of those stages na ina, maybe out of that 6 or 8 stages na comply na almost 80% na few na lang publication na lang siguro kulang sila.
Diyan ang pagbaligya sa mga isda balaga pinagusto lang ni ang mga manog baligya sing isda bisan sa nga ang isang dalan dito sa Santo Niño bla pakadto sa Pepsi kung kaisa hindi makaagi ang tatlo 3 lanes da pero tag-isa na lang ka lane kay nagabaligya sang isda da nagatukod sila nga pwede sila makatukod sang mini merkado
hindi pwede. That's why nga ang sa pagdibot ko sa kadlaw pang-identify ko na ang mga area nga may mga illegal structures ay na mga fish vendors ngayon na panguhaon ginala sila. Amo man inang sa Lacson Extension, kita mo ng prutasan. Nasa prutasan at sa kilid sa Police Department na may ara na sila sa amon nga kuan nga listahan nga meeting. Amo na gani nga hindi kita makapahalin na insigida kung wala pa gid ang number 1 gid nga may relocation. Ini nga illegal structure sa dalan hindi na kinanan may hindi na kinanan nga hiringon pa ni sila. Because automatic na sila dapat pangwaon na sila da. But because nga tiyan mo na siling nga siling ko kay Mayor, sigihon ta na lang na pero what is 1 month man. Sigihon ta na lang kahit 1 month notice. So ang tanan ina may 1 month, may mga notices nga ina. Second wala labot sa notices nga pagkatapos mo notice na may pre-demolition conference kapag yun. Pre-demolition conference another period naman ina. Pagkatapos na makakuha ng pre-demolition conference ihatag ina sa City Legal. Ang City Legal ma-implementar na ina kagapon ng mga DPS and all other agencies of the government like DRRM kung ina upang sa pag-ilig sa mga tubig pakadto sa suba, pakadto sa baybay.
Okay. Mga kabyanan, very interesting atong inambalan sa transparency kay mga problema sang aton nga mga pumuluyo diri sa siyudad sa Bacolod ang hibubunot sa mga tao sa sining flood control project perti ang inconvenience na gid katama sa mga pumuluyo diri sa Bacolod, no? Ambalan nato na karon dugay dali lang gid, we pause for a while after the break. We will be back in a moment.
AVM Bernardo Slaughterhouse, the Bacolod City amateur, engaged in slaughtering services, are committed to provide quality, efficient, and reliable slaughtering services to the people of Bacolod and other neighboring provinces with the utmost care of our environment, health, and safety of our people. For clean, fast, and reliable slaughtering, please contact AVM Bernardo Slaughterhouse at Barangay Handumanan, Bacolod City. For more information, contact Glory D. Cometa, Manager, or Michelle Oberas at telephone numbers 449-2992 or 446-2913.
Welcome back to our program, Transparency, right here on Sky Cable Bacolod with your host, Mike Maghari, and of course, our honored guests, Attorney John Orola, ang aton City Administrator, and Attorney Lysander Bong Dilag, ang aton Anay Regional Director sa DILG sa Region 6. Ang aton pagambala mga kabyanan, kapanghakroy ang mga tao sa problema sa sining flood control project nga ang ibubunot sa mga motorist, ang mga pumuluyo gid mismo pati ang inconveniences nga nahimo abe nga siguro base malambutan ni tinuig naman o until October naman next maskara nga mahuman ining pagbungkalanay sa atong mga kadalanan nga daw hindi ta kaintindi mahuman ang sa isa ka lugar pagkatapos sa likod sini way pa matapos obra lumpat naman sa kundiin nga mga lugar abi sa Lacson, no? So anong observation mo, Bong Abi, being also a driver sa imong kagalingon nga salakyan as a motorist?
At problema gid man ina, no? Problema gid man ina as it was in the beginning is now and ever shall be, world without end, no?
Amen.
Pero ang aton makita subong I cannot really understand the vision and the conceptualization of the city insofar in addressing these problems because these are more of local issues na infrastructure and everything. But what is agreed kag ginakasugtanan sang tanan nga ang aton traffic kay problem na pero hindi man lang na sa Bacolod gid. It is a worldwide phenomenon. It is a worldwide phenomenon that you cannot simply reduce in terms of law enforcement, education, infrastructure, no? Secondly, ang parte ni sa mga flood control tiway gid man ko sina iya nakahakos gid sang datos sina kung ano ang mga proseso sina. Siguro maabtan ta na sa istorya karon sa train, sa tax schemes. Kag sa pang mga national level, ma-relate ta ina sa local issues siguro.
Okay. Diyan anong mabal mo para sa
Okay. Ini ang mga drainage nga, ongoing drainage sa Bacolod nga development, no? This is a part sang iya ini nga programa ni Congressman Greg, no? Under the Master Drainage Program na. So sa ano nang tawag sa nila, Master Drainage Plan. And that includes the flood control. So inatanan subong kita mo sa Lacson sugod na, no? Sugod na bla.
Pero way pa mahumanto sa Mandalagan, lumpat to sila sa kalayo, no?
Well, I don't know
sa Mandalagan kung lumpat naman distraction.
Hindi.
Base tapos taguro ang lulutsan, base naglumpat sa base andito naman ang ilang kalayuhon. But we can check on that also, no? Because naglukso to sila. But ngayon tapos taguro ang dito sa tunga base din na kinanglan, ang dito naman base sa punta. But anyway, but is a part, there is what we call a master drainage plan. Sang kay Congressman Greg Asataya. That complements also the program of the city. May city development plan man kita, no? Na comprehensive development plan, na? Ining comprehensive ni, that means comprehensive na, no? Ang kwan sini. Bago ma-implementar in isang syudad, may mga consultation kita sa various sectors. May consultation man kita sini, hindi lang sa mga may sectoral consultation, may araman kita nga iyan nga after consultation sa various sectors, may City Development Council kita nga nagasala sinisang tanan. Ang CDC nga ina, after that makapasa na sa ilang ang ining mga master plan nga ini, then goes for budgeting purposes. But prior to that also, before that mag-budget sila, masugod na ang SPA na approval for that purpose. So in other words, may sa city development plan naton, may ara na dira ang local comprehensive plan man naton.
Kaya na-obserbahan natin dyan, no? In other modern countries of the world, sa ila construction niya, way nagadugay, kay daw ka massive wala sang ilang pag-ubra. Hindi sila nga daw ka kutaw-kutaw, abe, kundi daw pulido, gid bala nga ang halos tanan, manpower, materials, ara tanan. No?
Pero one thing good naman subo, because there is a concerted efforts between the congressman and also the mayor. So daw hindi na kita gid mabunay kay kung may mga problema, guys, somebody will just call me. Ang problema kung kisa, somebody will call me. may problema kita sa mga dalanon, no?
Oo.
So sometimes the city, they don't know nga it belongs to the national. So, kung may makontak man sa akon nga wala pa na natapos ang sa shopping nga area na da. Pamangkuton ko, mas ang shopping nga iya na isang national.
Okay.
Makadto ka naman sa iban, mas ka, kwaon ini ang mga restaurant nga ini nga sa may Gatoslaw, all the way to Robinson, ka muna nagapagutok sa kalye, siling iya naman inaya sang lokal. Gali, may national man ka, may local man. So with that, sa una, nagadugay ang mga aton nga makuha sila mga projects because nga nagakonflikto ang national ka ang local. But subong, daw isa na lang, so daw maayo man nga. Kayo yun ang progressive ng ilang programa, no?
Okay.
So, inang ginasiling ko sa inyo nga parte sinisang traffic situation taman. Kabalukan kita na kami ni Mayor Bing. Nagkanto kami sa Metro Manila, MMDA, no?
Oo.
Ara pa lang ganay kami sa puwerta. Sukata na kami dahil ni Chairman Lim.
Okay.
Chairman Lim, manager.
Danny Lim.
Danny Lim. Mayor, siya, welcome niya kami. I think nagkanto kami because of the traffic situation. No? Sinati kami, amo managani ginasulbar na mo. Pero sila niya, just to inform you nga, hindi lang problema nyo na, bilog ang kalibutan ka problema sina. Kag kami diri sa Manila, hindi lang kamo ang nangaibulig. Tanan mga satellite, mga iban nga cities, nagapangayo di bulig sa amon kung paano masolbar ina. So finally, nangayo kami sa mga technical assistance nila, ginlibot kami sa facilities. I think this coming August, ang ilang team makaduna diri sa aton para magbulig, study and advise on what would be the right direction to take.
Pero why kita di sa mga experts, ha?
Mas may eksperto Manila naman with their situation. Damo nga mga problema na natubang nila. So damo nga mga solutions matang Manila siguro. So sa aton subong amo nang aton nga sitwasyon nga ang traffic tati kung isa may ma-advise, may manawag sa akon. Di na ako mag-mention nga lan. Nga ang ginbutangan nyo da sa bitaw, hindi kinanglan ang bitaw na dira kay kaya na ang gapagamo pa ang bitaw.
Okay.
No? Guaan nyo na da. So with that said, because he's a respectable person, because tawag ko sa siya, kuhaan na ng bitaw, da ka muna kung nagapagamo. Pero studyohan mo kung todo hindi. Kinkuha. Dugay-dugay mananaw nun, another influential person, and wag, nga ang kuha ninyo, na ang bitaw nga importante ina dira. So, kadamo sa mga reactions kay isa. Nga lain-lain ang mga suggestions nila. So, sabi ko, himuan na lang ang what is best and what is proper. Hindi na natin ma-please ang tanan.
Pero dyan ang CCTV
Now,
okay
that is again, I'm telling you, that is a part of the mayor's priority or a flagship program. Amo nang ginatawag naton nga ICT, no? And ICT, that is ang communication, information communication technology.
Okay.
Ang isa sa nadira, amo pag-set up sa mga CCTV in major areas in Bacolod where you can monitor, no, traffic and terrorism. No? So now, so subong ang aton nga traffic, kung sino may mga complaint, they can go to me because I can immediately reach those traffic technicians ta. Now, may mga iban kung may mga damo man maalam nga mga pumuluyo, gina-compare nilang ang number inang naga-measure bla halin sa 120 all the way down nya nga mas malawig diya sa kalugar siya malipot diya ang pagbantay sa pagkambyo sa signal sa sign ti na may mana buting ganon nga gabat-gatan awgid. So we need people who are active also in this. So ini mga CCTV, as I said, it is a part of our safety solution program.
Pero kung may mag-monitor kita sina, kinanglan may ara kita sina yung mga tao nga mag-monitor.
That's why part of the ICT program, it's not only the equipment, but we need experts. So we need pa technicians who knows about this and monitoring the mechanism.
Okay. Silo kita abidjan sa mga national issues, no?
Lang.
Mayra pa.
There's another one I want to inform you about the one project of the mayor is the Bacolod City College, no?
Okay.
Na expansion of the City College. That includes the site development and including the facilities. So, to accommodate more who have less in life and who need also education, quality education, and the city is extending this kind of program to them. Ang isa pa ganis na ang aton nga terminal.
Okay, terminal.
Southbound terminal. It's in the pipeline. Also, it's there already. It has been in place already. ang mga programa sa South and East Terminal. No? Ang isa pa gitna, ini ang mga roads and bridges ta. It is a part of the mayor's project also. Ang flagship program gina niya. Kagang isa pa gid nga ginakuha naton amo ang Coliseum. Ang Coliseum, ang ginatanaw natin, we have around 5 hectares or 8 hectares dito sa may breadco na yun. No? Pero hindi lang sila nga Coliseum lang inadang ibutang. It will become also an evacuation center in the event of any emergency. Wala kita diya sang evacuation center. Okay.
So, mayroon pa?
Damo pa nga. You want me to it's all in the head now. Okay. I can start talking.
Okay. Sa ilo kita abi sa mga national news abi, no? Kung ano mahambal sa aton nga mga bisita dire. Sa subong sini, very controversial ang paghalok sa aton presidente sa isa ka OFW sa pagbisita ni President Digong sa South Korea, no? Daw nabalahubagid ni, no? Daw ang iba daw hindi conforme, ang iba naghalok sa sa lips ang isa ka OFW, no? Abi mangutong tabi si Bong Dilag,
expert na siya sa kissing.
Expert sa kissing.
How I wish. Pero daw ako daw na overhype na nga issue. Daw nag-ininto na ganit ng issue. Kay sa Europe, sa Western countries, kaordinaryo man lang sinasang kiss. I do not know why they are making... Sa pagkamatod, mas kulang ganing kissing di sa aton kultura eh. No? Dapat gani permihon ta na mag-kiss kay hindi lang sa guya, sa lips pa. Basta wala lang malisya.
Okay.
Kaya kung may malisya, lain na lang ang istorya. No? Matampaan ka sa mga Pilipina who are very conservative along that line. Pero ini nga issue iya sang kwan sang kay President Duterte kay Tugadi, I think Secretary Tugadi. I do not know about the city administrator of the city of Bacolod kung may issue man sila, no?
Nga naga-kiss?
Oo.
It will come.
Para sa akong daw overhype na daway na gid man na nga.
Daw gid man.
Much ado over nothing.
Ako I'm used to kissing, you know. I'm a tourism guy and I always kiss a lot of people.
Pero ang imo na iya ang kay Jan niya nakita ko sa Amerika, beso-beso ni kisa wala kisa tuo. Why man sa kiss sa lips? Much as I would prefer nga ako na lang tani on his behalf, sabi mo, ako na lang napakisa.
I delegated that to you, remember? When there were beauties who came here, I delegated that job to you.
Well, anyway, that is an inconsequential issue.
Okay.
The more pressing issues that pervades the country, I think one is the high prices. Okay. I do not know what the city is doing about it in terms of price control. No. Second, the train law, the tax increase. That is an issue nga masyado kadalom. Kaya man kung mag 30% ka sa excise tax, wala labot sa mga VAT pa ni, naturalmente, sentido komon, sumpit na tanan. Sumpit. So the government has to address this squarely. Congress has to address this squarely in terms of legislation, coming up with a legislative agenda that will not only control but practically address squarely the issue. If you will remember, I was in the streets fighting Marcos for all his times, 18 years, but I agreed with him. Sang pag-isaya lang, Petron na lang. Ang tanang oil ari na lang di sa Petron, hindi makakartel ang iban nga mga gasoline companies. Kag whatever profit, ginahat gabalik sa pumuluyo. Si Cory, when Cory took over, gin-retain man na gyapon. Pagdaog ni Ramos, gin-dismantle yan na, gin-deregulate yan na. So there are pressing issues there. High prices, tax increase, the bureaucracy. Ang dingbaksya do hindi ko ni ka-intindi kung nanong natabo sini sa dingbaksya ni nagtinudloanay na.
Tinudloanay. Kaya ang anti-red tape nga madali ang transaksyon sa gobyerno na implement na sa atong syudad. Anong
I discussed that this morning with the Business and Permit Division. No? They're just waiting for the IRR implementing rules and regulations, but it's already there waiting for implementation.
With all due respect to Mayor Jojo Binay sa Makati, no. May ara sila time motion study. Na pagsulod siyang isa ka stakeholder sa City Hall, maisip nila ang time kag magwa dayon ang let's say permit.
Okay.
Ang permit. Maisip nila kung pila ka oras lang makagwa.
Business permit
may
na
express lane, may tanan, no? Of course, this will take time to evolve. may ara sila ang ila time motion study in so many areas sa delivery system. So I think this is one area where the city can develop.
Yes,
But more
yes.
importantly, with all due respect, Congressman Orula, once upon a time, came up with this concept of, he was more concerned with the environmental issues on how to develop the city vis-a-vis without damaging the eco considerations. No? I think how is the prospect of making the city a green city? Bacolod a green city. You remember New York? Sa aeroplano ka palang green tanan mo.
Aton?
Green tanan. In terms of trees, in terms of their mind, green tanan. As una nila green. Ang pamatasan green.
Can we do that here?
We're on the way. We're doing that because our head of planning and research, Ms. Jean Ramos, the wife of Councilor Ramos, has already submitted, in fact, a proposal to Malacanang. I was there. I was present 2 months ago, I think, and they selected few cities to be a pilot project for the greening project of the government.
Pero Bacolod is included?
Yes, yes. And we have submitted already the area. I cannot enumerate.
Ano nga area?
One is in the Alang-Ilan, no? Alang-Ilan, and take note that there are 8 hectares in Alang-Ilan available, and that's going to be developed for an ecotourism park. No? And second, the mayor suggested to start greening also other parks in Bacolod City. That includes the Rizal Park, more green, or trimming of some trees to make it more attractive, and at the same time, the Mabini Elementary School. And I think there are other areas that the mayor has identified for the greening program that will be submitted to Malacanang, which I am going to follow up this coming Friday.
Sa tunguna bladyan, ang siyudad sa Bacolod, katinlo, gud mo. Ang siyudad sa Bacolod, the cleanest city in the Philippines. Daw kaagi
Yeah, during the time of Congressman Guanzon, you remember that were able to get that kind of citation. Now, the greening program will all be translated into actual actions to be done by the various barangay. Because not only greening, but at the same time, the implementation of a project for micro enterprises for the barangay. No? So, in greening, because as I said, it will be funded by Malacanang. Now, take note that the one in Alang-Ilan, and there is one also in Alihis. No? In Alihis, if you could recall, there is a 3-hectare area also in Alihis that we're going to start not only the greening, but in the coming up also, my proposal to the mayor is to come up with an integrated approach. Integrated approach to combining agriculture, tourism, and organic organic plant farming, because farm tourism is one product that is being encouraged by the present administration. And considering that the new Secretary of Tourism used to be a DA, Department of Agriculture Secretary, she wanted farm tourism as one of those to be included in the program. So, going back to other projects, I don't know if you have time, no? But I would like to let you know that as far as tourism is concerned, we are now, the entire Western Visayas, no? We had a meeting yesterday in Iloilo, coming up with a program that will enhance the development of tourism in the various places in the Visayas after the debacle, no, in the recent Boracay incident, the Boracay situation. But we're not going to capitalize on that also, but let us just work and develop the various areas. Now, in Negros and in Bacolod City, please note that we won in the bid to host the MICE Congress, MICE Meetings, Incentives, Convention, and Exhibition. Once it's going to be held in Bacolod, then there will be a series of activities to be done here, and it is a high-end and high-yielding type of tourism program, where a lot of people, a lot of companies will be holding their anniversaries, tourism programs in Bacolod because it's already identified as a MICE destination.
MICE destination.
MICE is meetings, not Mike, no? MICE meetings, incentives, convention, and exhibitions. Any agencies, any government, private sectors who will be holding activities or events related to MICE, Bacolod would be a future site for this type of project.
So it will enhance tourism sa
It
aton.
will enhance tourism, not just ordinary tourism, but a high-yielding tourism type of program.
Okay. Mga kabiyanan, we still have a few minutes of our time on our program, Transparency. We will be back in a moment. Welcome back to our program, Transparency, right here on Sky Cable Bacolod. Mga kabyanan, ang atong pag-aambalan, nang palabuton nga 80th Charter Anniversary sang siyudad sa Bacolod sa palabuton nga Hunyo 18. No? May mga program of activities nga luyag naton ipahibalo sa viewing public. No? Pero antes na, daw ginakuno-kuno nga ipospone naman ang eleksyon sa 2019, no? Ang may pila ka mga congressmen nga daw luyag nila i-postpone. Anong pananawan mo sini Attorney Bong?
Kabalo ka naman ining mga congressmen. In the words of the late Speaker of the House, Mitra.
Ano?
They will sign even toilet papers as long as there is something for them. No? Ti ambot ko na ano naman na nga nagsulod sa ila utok, but they are on the wrong side of history. Nga if they will learn their lessons from history, hindi na pwedeng hindi kagidya mag-eleksyon. It is a matter of time. It is the only outlet sang tao. Ikadwa mindset sang tao, you have to know the temper sang pumuluyo. Sa subong set na tanan, subong mo.
Pabor sa ila, Bong, kay incumbent sila, sige sila gyapon kung ma-postpone.
Tiyan mo na gani. What I've said, there are on the wrong side of history. Kay nga, hindi na hinasok na nga pagkuhan. I do not love election, ha? Nga siling permi lang ang eleksyon. Even if it is an exercise of our democratic rights. Pero i-postpone mo ni, believe you me, Mike, maginamo naman na.
Okay.
And that is the last thing that we want to happen. Maginamo naman na. Pag ginamo sina, because the people are now ready, balo ka in a large percentage ang aton population. Ang eleksyon niya, pangabuhian man ni sila mo, hindi lang ni exercise of kwan. Of the right to pangabuhian nila. Look at Bacolod, for example. Bacolod has 265,000 voters. More or less high tide or low tide. No?
Okay.
Sa 265,000, mabuto na mga 205, 210. Ang squatter sinadi, nagakumpo sa mga 160,000. They are highly motivated sa election.
Highly motivated by?
Highly motivated. Kaya man, at suno sa urban housing, 40,000 ang squatters ang 1998. 3 years ago sa plantan nila times 2 na. That is 80,000. Ibutang mo mag-asawa na lang. Dua. That's 160,000 out of 205,000 ballots cast. Para sila ni highly motivated ni. It is very difficult, for example, to convince the president of the Negros Occidental Medical Association to vote for you while pareho lang butuya sa isa ka tricycle driver mo. Pareho lang na. That's why si Beriam nagsiling niya, hindi niya mo. Kinanglan may qualification. Now what I'm trying to say is that iniya ang panghuna-unang ay postpone ang election that might spell the doom of the administration kung iduso na nila. Because it will polarize the forces. It will force our people to make a choice.
Okay. Speaking of election dyan, ako ya observer lamang ko, kadamo sa mga competent naton mapisa, no? Kag angayan gidabi magserbisyo, galing kay ka-expensive subong sang eleksyon. One of the candidates abe nga luya ko gitani, bisan congressman pa, competent ini si Bong Dilag.
No doubt about it.
Nga daw
Si John can tell you what it means to be a politician.
Okay. Matian tabi si John nga.
Ako yan, I became a politician with the grace of God. Because in the first place, I never dreamed of becoming one.
Okay.
I was just there maybe at the right place, at the right situation, with the right company. So, thanks be to God. Thanks, Lord, for giving me that experience and opportunity to serve our country. So, the one who is more credible in talking about election is my dear friend, a former director of the ILG. Muna siya nagpangutang sa mga OIC, if you could recall. So, iya to na pang chap-chap ginang tanan kung sinong qualified nga makabulig.
Pero is it because nga depende sa partido nga makadaog ang isa kandidato? Partido, partida, o depende sa...
Basta regardless of what party you are in, but provided that you have the funds yourself. May pundo kang gin. Kaya kung masalig ka lang sa partido mo, ginabulanda ka gana yung sa partido mo.
Katoon.
Wala kang
Actually, in relation to what he said, sang OIC, I played a role in that. No? Pero, I made some controversial political decisions at the time. But I was telling them, if I adopted those controversial political decisions, do not blame me. You blame my former professor, political science professor. That is what he taught me. Hindi na akong sala. Iyan sala.
Example, one of my brilliant students. In the College of Sciences, Arts, Political Sciences. Director Bong Dilag. Not so when it comes to repartee, when it comes to debate, iya ginayalin niya. So, ako mo nagasin ko, by the grace of God, nanging politician ako. No? And then, ang masiling ko na, kung Bong mag-intra, not only by the grace of God, but he's closer to the Lord because he was once a seminarian. No? But at the same time, ang masiling ko, nag-intra na ako sa masunod, on my own, daw mabudlay na. Because, amutusin ko, kinanglan, may logistical support.
Daw nagasanag na ang secretary sa Department of Tourism.
Pero dyan, ang pagdaog sa politika, damo factors, no? Pero si Bong Dilag, naobserbahan ko, he is really willing to serve the people of Bacolod.
Very well, very much willing.
Pero, abi mo, pananglit abi, kung magpapili, Bong, you still have an interest to join public service?
No. There are many roads to public service. Servant leadership, gadungan na man kami ni Jan Permis sa simbahan. No? Halos everyday ni saya. I don't think I will be effective in the traditional politics. Sa traditional nga pamulitika.
Why nagsasalita sa Jimpo, no? Ti pangbayon tabi si John, sa iya sini parting shots, John?
Well, I can just inform our people, our fellow men, our fellow Bacolod, that diri sa aton nga panggobyerno, ang act of governance naton diri, may kami ni Mayor Bing Lunardia, kag mga councilors naton, we are all one in seeing to the right and the proper services that we should give to our people. In the next few months, you will see, and maybe there will be another topic for talk again, the forthcoming celebration of Bacolod's 80th anniversary. There will be various activities that includes Korean night, Japanese night, Italian night, Spanish night, Phil-American era. All of this will make Bacolod a very attractive city in the next few months. So ako naman siling as a city administrator, again, as Mike's program says, transparency is the name of the game. And our dear good friend, Attorney Dilag, said that on the spot, you will always be on the spot once you are a government servant. But don't be always on your skin. Because there will be a lot of admirations, praises, but there will also be a lot of criticism. You just go on and keep on doing whatever is good, but just common denominator, the public and overall is God. Thank you.
Boga taho, no? Mga kabiyana, muya to ang aton honored guest, si Attorney John Orola, ang aton City Administrator. Ang aton nga parting shots, Bong?
Madamo nga salamat, Mike. Why nagid man ko sa madamo pang ihambal, except allow me to take this opportunity to express the sympathy of my family, the Dilag family, to the family of the late Attorney Roem Arbolado, who passed away and joined this creator a couple of days ago. Madamong salamat sa luwat, kag maayong gabi.
Okay, thank you.
One last lang.
Okay.
Again, together with dear friend Attorney Dilag, being a classmate, no, of we were classmates of Attorney Ruem Arbolado. We were also in political science instructors at the College of Law, if you could recall that, no? So, to the family, our prayers and our condolences on behalf of my family and our classmates of class 74. We condole with the family of our dear friend, Attorney Ruem Arbolado.
Saan ang lubong?
I think Sunday. But now I think coming from Inigaran, the body is going to be brought down here at the Lupit Church tonight.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bong, for coming over, no? And John. Mga kabyanan, ato nga words of wisdom for tonight comes from the late U.S. President George Washington. He said, and I quote, "A few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder." Ang inyo alagad, Mike Magarit, nagasiling, thank you so much. Mabuhay ang Bacolod, City of Smile.
You have just viewed Transparency right here on Sky Cable Bacolod. Be with us again every Monday, 10 p.m., Channel 40. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m., Channel 32. And Sunday, 12 noon, Channel 40. For comments, suggestions, and ad placements, please contact Mike Maghari at cell number 0919-260-6943. Keep informed. Keep it here on Transparency, Sky Cable Bacolod. Thank you for watching. Happy viewing, everyone.